Happy bridal shower, bitch. Oh.
One word I would describe of Deshi is beautiful. He's very beautiful.
One word to describe Dash is happy.
Fierce. At first I was thinking loyal, but I would say you are fiercely loyal, also fiercely dressed.
Very generous.
Compassion, because Dash is so compassionate about all of her family and friends and everything she does.
Spontaneous. She's down to just do whatever.
One word I can describe of Deshi is kind.
Energetic. She has always been like an energizer bunny. And I think that when we're together specifically, it's like enhanced just because I'm kind of more like lazy and laid back, and she is just like uppity up, ready to go, has all the energy and excitement in the world, and I think it's one of her best qualities.
It's definitely loving. You are just like the most loving and affectionate person I know.
Loving.
Love. I really love being with you. I love the energy you bring. I love the fact that you're so kind and considerate. And I love the way you love my son. And so you represent love to me.
Beauty. She's a beauty.
My first word is mom, because you are mom in every single way. The good parts, the annoying parts that moms do. I can't wait to see you and your family and your future with kids, because I know you're going to be amazing and they're going to be so lucky to have you as a mom. Secondly is wild, for obvious reasons. I know you're getting up there in age, but you still know how to rock a party. You still know how to bring the party. You are just so much fun. And honestly, Ryan is making you more fun. You two together are like a blast in a glass.
You're just such a passionate person about stuff you do. So whether it's goals that you have yet to accomplish, people that you love, family, you're just very passionate. You love, hard.
Thoughtful, loving, fun, radiant, vivacious, beautiful, intelligent, efficient, and of course, as we all know, uber competitive. One word I'll choose to describe Desh today is caring. Next to my wife, Robin, I don't believe I've ever met anyone as caring as Desh. She cares about everyone. Regardless if it's someone she's known forever or someone she's just met, Desh takes a sincere interest in that person. And if it's someone is hurting or in need of care, Desh never disappoints. She gets involved and she gets it done.
Deshi is enthusiastic, creative, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, kind.
If I had to describe Dash in one word, which is not easy to do, I would pick joy, because she's just such a joyful, happy person that brings so much energy and love into every room she walks into and brings joy to every person she encounters. And we're all just lucky to be around her and to experience that.
Marathon Monday 2012. It was so beautiful out, so unseasonably beautiful out, and you were so excited about it. The amount of fun we had drinking and running around and cheering for people, and how committed you remained to cheering so deep in that day. I remember sitting in the grass and just like being in awe as you were screaming and clapping, and the number of people that were limping along that you convinced to start running again was incredible. And to know that you got to run the race yourself years later is so cool.
First time you said, I am engaged with Ryan, it really just made me really happy.
At the time when we were all up in Maine working on the front patio, we decided that all the brick had to come up and be replaced. Ryan and I were working hard to remove what seemed to be 10,000 bricks that day. Actually, it was closer to 2,500, but 10,000 sounds better. The tough part of the job proved to be getting all the bricks up the hill so we could dispose of them. Desh was helping us, doing whatever she could to lessen the load. But what really got my attention that day was when Desh jumped in to help Ryan and me push the wheelbarrow filled with bricks up the hill. What did impress me, even more than her Herculean effort, was her determination to help us with this incredibly difficult task while maintaining that never quit, positive attitude, which has become her trademark.
My favorite memory of Desh is her laugh. Every time I think of her laugh.
Every memory I could think of was because you included me in everything you or Denise or your family have done. Some of my favorite moments in my entire life have been with you guys in your backyard in Reading. Shots at the tiki bar, or dancing to your dad's favorite tunes, or just literally chilling in the gazebo. You made everything such a good time. You make everyone feel so included and comfortable, and you make sure everyone has a drink in their hands. Like, you do so much for so many, whether you know it or not. And I am just so thankful and appreciative to have been a part of all those moments with you and your family.
When she was about 2.5, we went to pick up Dirshan at kindergarten, and she would always wear a pair of sunglasses. And even if it's a rainy day and very dark, she would go with sunglasses on, and she's my fashionista.
My favorite memory of Desh has to be Blackout Dash, when we were in Maine and Desh proceeded to pass out and black out before 10 and then trooped it out for the rest of the day and maybe blacked out again. It was awesome. So much fun.
We were both very young. We were at the mall, and I would follow my sister around anywhere and everywhere. And she walked towards the escalator because she knew I'd follow her. And then once I got on, she like hopped off. And I was so young and so terrified. I started bawling my eyes out. I thought I was never going to see my mom and sister again. But it was super funny, and I just think it's very telling of our relationship, just how much I admired her and loved her.
Particularly Justin Bieber dance parties and you sleeping on our couch next to your pizza slice pre-Ryan. Luckily, you've upgraded to a future husband, but I'm sure you still have the pizza slice near and dear to your heart and on your bedside table.
It might have been your first Christmas you've spent with us. Ryan bought a stuffed animal for you. You opened it up and didn't understand that he actually put a deposit on the dog. And your reaction to it was a little uncomfortable at first because you thought he was just fooling around with you. And Zach just started giggling because that's what he does when he's in a uncomfortable situation. But it was pretty funny.
When we go someplace and coming back middle of the night, she was fall asleep. Then I had to carry her to the bed.
The first day I got to meet Mia, and Mia was covering me and you were kisses.
The time we were in Sri Lanka, we went to that bar. I think it was pretty late, and so we ended up taking a tuk-tuk back, and our Sinhalese isn't great. We were trying to navigate this guy back to our place by saying left and right in Sinhalese. Vamata and Dakana, and I just remember us yelling Vamata and Dakana at this guy, and somehow he got us back to our place.
My favorite memory of Desh was the day that I asked her to marry me. She was just so surprised and so happy and so pure, and the look on her face is something that I'll always cherish, and it's one of the best moments of my life.
Always compromise.
Always make time for yourself, whether it's self-care or just alone time. I think it's so important to reset yourself and center yourself.
You guys are a team first and foremost. So whatever happens, whatever's going wrong, whatever's going right, you guys are a team and you're stronger together. So I've seen it in person. You guys are going to do great.
Keep drinking Dr. McGillicuddy's.
One piece of advice that I'd give Desh would probably be to not lose your fun and keep putting energy in everything that you do, because you're awesome.
One piece of advice, if I could give her anything, would be to annoy your husband all the time. Just continuously annoyance.
Don't text and drive, keep attention for the while you are driving.
What do I always like to do in the kitchen? I like to dance in the kitchen. So I hope you always dance in your kitchen. My last piece of advice would be to always kiss goodnight.
To be honest and to go higher in the society day by day.
Continue making being on time a priority. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Your love of life and compassion for just about everyone and everything is amazing. And it's the reason why you shine inside and out. Just keep being you.
A piece of advice. I guess I don't really have advice because you already made the best decision of marrying a Jewish man. Welcome to the club.
Don't change. You're a great person. You do a lot of things for a lot of different people. And the world is a better place with you in it.
As far as children go, as Katie and I always said, only one person is allowed to lose their mind at a time. So things will get crazy. They will get crazy and crazier at times. But somebody has to keep their head. And I trust that you guys are the people to be able to do that. As it relates to marriage, getting married, it seems like a lot of work to put all this stuff together. But getting married is actually the easy part. Staying married is the hard part. So make sure you take the time to appreciate each other and put the work in, because it's 100% worth it in the long run. Maybe rethink the kids though. It's not for everybody.
If I had to give Desh any marriage advice, which I'm not sure I should be doing, I would say don't ever change who you are, just be yourself. And I love you, and I'm looking forward to spending forever with you.
I love you so much. I'm very excited for this weekend. Bye.
Love you.
Love you, Nanga.
Love you, honey.
Love you so much.
Love you.
Love you guys. I can't wait for the wedding.
And then I put her to the bed.
Hey Desh, it's Mrs. Pollock. Oh, I'm not so great at this, but I'm gonna try.
Surprise! Oh my god.
Something I am giving Deshi a tip about is when you get your child, make sure that most of your time you're not spending sitting around talking or drinking your own drink. Make sure you're feeding your baby a lot and helping her out. What you should do is you shouldn't pay too much attention on your baby, then Ryan's gonna feel left out, so you should spend even time with both of them.
My favorite memories of Mom are like when she takes me to the park and she takes me to the lake and we do lots of playing and swimming, and then we eat treats and ice cream. And I love my mom so much, and I can't wait to snuggle with her.